Osaber nga pala, chismoso ng crypto since 2017 bull run and have been documenting my journey since 2021 at may bagong mission na gawing 100k ang 10k ng may buong puso at kadwa. Ang malaking awesome, man. Thank you so much, guys. Kay Yahuwah, of course. Shoutout sa ngayon. And of course, big shoutout sa mga dito agad. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Kahit nakakalumbay at nalulungkot kayo sa market na ito. I was expecting that you guys will be rejoicing with me. Nevertheless, na nagda-down yung market. Kasi na-expect ko talaga na confident kayo nangyayari sa market. Okay. So, ako nga pala si Osaber. I've been here since 2017. I've been trying to share you guys my wins and losses dito sa cryptocurrency. Since 2021 dito sa YouTube, sa anumang social media. Okay. So, guys, kamusta ang mga trades ninyo? Kayo, and gusto ko marinig muna sa inyo kung ano nangyayari. Okay? Usap-usap muna tayo dito, guys. Okay? Kasi di ba no last time sinabi ko naman na sa inyo, we'll go down definitely, and we want to support the 110, 109k. Di man ako nagkulang. And ngayon, nasa 113 na tayo. So, sakto-sakto dun sa box na dinrawing natin, yung naging support natin. By just looking at this level, ito lang mga week na to ang tinitignan ko. Hindi man nagsisinungaling yung week eh. Lalo na pag sabi natin, hindi kayo naka-ashi. Normal candle lang kayo. Ashi. Pag sa ashi kasi iba itsura. So, big shoutout sa mga nandito agad. Okay? Please pakitantad yung comment section natin na number 3 or ready na talaga. Tad, God. Big shoutouts kay Exy. Kay Dudot Aura, big shoutouts. Kay Eweng, big shoutouts kay Zenmind. Kay Anime. Kay Pro Pinoy. Possible ba na ibabagsak pa yung price ng coming weeks? Manood ka. Panoorin mo para kasi mahirap magsabi na oo, hindi. Tapos, ano ba yun, wala namang explanation. So, hindi ako nandito para maging tama, guys. Nandito ako para turuan kayo pa din. Okay, nevertheless, yung market nyo, nalulumbay kayo. Nevertheless, okay, tama o mali yung sinasabi ko. Okay, I'm here to really teach you guys. Sa pamamagitan ng chismis, we will be able to predict this. So, dito, nagkamali na nga tayo dito eh. Okay? Kaya, change natin yung pivot natin dito. Nag-pivot na tayo. Mali na tayo dito eh. Gusto ko 104. 104. Dito tayo umabot doon. So, kinlose natin man yung trade natin nung nandito na tayo kasi ang lakas nung magiging pump natin. So, nangyari, nag-pump nga talaga siya. Pero, sinabi ko sa inyo sa previous videos natin, kung panoorin nyo to, kaya to, at itong last chance na to, binigay ko sa inyo na kahit pumasok tayo ng 117, kahit dito, makikita nyo yung warning ko dito na we are going to go down. After that, sakto sa box. And this is gonna be the new range. Hopefully. So guys, please like and share, subscribe. Please mag-comment kayo dyan ng number 3. Saan tayo 18 viewers? 8 lang yung likes natin. Kung mahiya, mag-like kasi hindi ko naman nakikita kung sino kayo. Guys, tandaan nyo to. Konti lang tayo ngayon dito. Okay, sa ngayon. Okay? Sa ngayon, konti lang tayo. Maniwala kayo. May gagawin ako na ang maaalala ko na lang dito is yung mga matatagal talaga. Hindi ko na mababasa yung mga comments nyo. Aabot tayo sa punto na gano'n. na hindi ko na kayo kilala. Ang kilala ko na lang dito yung totoong mga nandito talaga at consistent na nandito. Masakit sabihin pero totoo. Kasi doon lang ako nakakaalala yan. Katulad si Zenmind. Siya yung naalala ko kasi naalala ko yung pangalan na yun. I get you. Hindi ko sinasabing hindi ko na kayo maaalala, definitely, no? Tapos sa daming taong makikita ko pangalan, etc. Makikita ko. Hindi kita maaalala, tito ko eh. Big fella. Salamat sa'yo. Big shoutouts. Kay Jess, big shoutouts kay Jess. Yeah. Ako nagigets nyo. Hindi ko sinasabing sinasabing pag sikat na ako, kakalimutan ko kayo. Hindi ganun. Ang sinasabi ko, sobrang dami nyo, hindi ko na mabasa yung comments. Hindi na ako maka-catch up. So magpo-focus na lang ako sa explanation kaysa ubusin ko yung 10 minutes ko kakabati sa inyo. Okay? So, ngayon, ito sasabihin ko sa inyo, may dalawa tayong scenario only. Okay, pero I wanna give you the overview of what I have discovered the whole 2 days na pananahimik ko. After yung live natin nung kamakailan, okay, everything changed for me. Okay, something hit me, something changed when I was trying to really navigate it. No? Okay, so ito pa isa pang malupit. Na-realize ko or came to me as a realization. Ako sana maalala. Maalala ko kayo basta dito lang kayo. Kasi, diba dati umabot tayo 100, 300 pa nga. Hindi ko na maalala yung iba nagtatampo. Ba't ko kayo maalala? Di man sa mayabang yun. Ibig sabihin ko, there is so much people already versus ako lang. Okay, pero ang maalala ko talaga yung sa panahon ng konti lang tayo dito tapos no one wants to talk about Bitcoin. Tapos nagtataka kayo, Sir Oso, paano nyo nagawa yun? Paano nyo nagawa yan? Paano nyo nahanap yung gem na yan? Diba? Anong sasabihin mo? Are you going to be a father? What do you mean, are you going to be a father? Pabaliw na naman to si Big Fella. Okay, anyways, ganito gagawin natin. May nagbago tulad ng sinabi ko. So, yung market natin, nakaupo siya dun sa tinatawag na uncertainty. Sa crossroads na tayo. Okay? But it will be a massive move. Whatever the next move is, it will be a massive move. Hindi ko sinasabing pump or dump. I have no certainty. Tulad ng sinabi ko, I'm uncertain in this market. This is the first time, again, I ever felt this way. Because this is going to be the resume and the final manipulation that you will experience in this coming market. Okay? So this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys again. Okay, if you're feeling right now, okay, let's be honest to ourselves. Be honest to ourselves. This time, okay, for this time, for just today, okay. Anong nararamdaman mo talaga sa market na to? Pag tinitignan mo yung pera mo, tinitignan mo yung market, okay, if you will let the emotions penetrate you, what do you really feel when looking at the Bitcoin's price? Ano ang nararamdaman? Okay? Kahapon, yung daily candle natin nag-close siya bearish. But the bigger picture reveals, okay, the price action still sitting within a bullish order block. Okay, nasa bullish order OB pa rin tayo. Okay? It means we're talking about on the daily chart. Okay? So definitely yan. Isa pa yan sa news ko eh. Kasi ang dami kong gem na napakawalan. Because I was hating so much about CZ. So, good catch on this one. I was hating about CZ because, not hating because he is CZ, because SBF is already commenting again, Justin Sun. No, it's not like that. I just don't trust people anymore. I just don't trust like humans or not even Donald Trump. You know, like I don't trust flesh already. I trust Yahuwah. That's the thing. Okay, nevertheless, the market goes against me. Kahit sinabi ni Yahuwah, okay, market will dump at 17, pero may iba pang gems, sabihin ng flesh na, hindi, may iba pang gem, tara dito, etc. No. Okay? The only one very thing na pinatulan natin sa Binance ecosystem is the Aster. Okay? But I gave it a little bit early. Before the $1, I gave it to you guys. Okay? Not to you guys. Sa Meraki, of course. Okay, ngayon, pinag-TP ko sila today at 2.33 cents. Okay, $2.33. Okay, why? It's because we are in a uncertain market. Okay, I want them to feel rejuvenated when the market plummets. They still have something to play with. You know? Magkaroon sila ng tinatawag na gas. Kahit sabihin nila na, the market, the whole wallet ko bumabagsak seroso. Pero, salamat, pinagtitipi mo ako, pinagtitipi mo ako sa Pengu, pinagtipi mo ako sa ganito, pinagtipi mo ako sa ganyan. Now, I have money to play around because na-petsa di peligro ko, wala akong pambili, wala akong pan-subscribe sa'yo, mag-expire na ako, etc. Baka pwede mo akong bigyan ng discount. No. Hindi ako nagkukulang kasi. Binibigay ko lahat. Okay? Yung sinasabi sa akin ni Yahuwah, binibigay ko lang din sa inyo. Okay? Binibigay ko lahat, tinatry ko lahat yung best yung best ko in terms of like trying to discern, okay, yung gusto niyang ipasabi sa akin papunta sa inyo. So sa weekly chart natin, there's another bullish order block is filling in, okay, which is a little bit good. But still, we are sitting in a uncertain market. Why? Because all different time frames are saying the same, not the same thing. They are all saying different things. Okay. So just few weeks ago, the market closed strongly bullish. Okay. Especially following the Federal Reserve. Okay. Kasi nga nag-rate cut tayo. We already talked about this. We talked about this, and this is the reason why we are already here. But it didn't give us a little bit more liquidity or fresh money, or we are not giving the money to the retail people. No, here's the thing. Okay, this is when the institutional people will be wrong this time around. When it is time to build or give the money to the retail, ayaw nila ibigay. Kaya hindi natutuloy yung pump. Or probably, there is something that they really want to hold off for now. Okay? So, yung lower rates na nangyari. So, the rate cut, 0.25, diba? Nag-quiz pa tayo dyan so that maaalala nyo. Okay? So, 0.25 tapos meron pang dalawang rate cuts. Okay? So, lower rates typically boost risk on assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other even traditional indices like Nasdaq and even S&P 500, pati yung mga ETFs na ka-tie up sa cryptocurrency. So, ano pinaglalaban mo, Sir Oso? Kasi sasabihin ko sa inyo, sa mga structural perspective, kung naibigay sa inyo yung structural perspective ko, okay, I want to, both macro trends and the micro charts natin. Ang sinasabi niya, bullish tendencies na tayo. But this is the time where I want to know why are we in a tendencies? Kasi kahapon sinabi ko sa kanila, hey, the market is really doing strong. Okay? Alam nyo naman na ang market na to, hindi to pwedeng mag-hold ng ganito katagal. Na 3 days, sabi natin pagka-dump 1, 2, tapos 3. So, paangat pa rin siya. Tapos hindi, kumbaga, mag-close siya sa above on the next day. Gonna be bullish. Tapos ang patak ng araw natin is nasa gitna ng mga araw nasa gitna ng buong week natin. So, ang ibig sabihin, okay, meron pa tayong 2 days para i-prove kung totoong bullish. We don't want to, sabihin natin, bearish kayo. Don't want is mag-close tayo above 14,800 or sabihin natin 15,800. When nag-close yung market above that, decide to be fluid in terms of like rebuying some of your assets that you sold. Okay? Kasi the market will reclaim its position dito. Okay? Tulad nga sinabi ko dito, okay, sumalan na tayo ng konti. Pag umangat tayo dito, nandito na yung totoong consolidation. This is going to be the accumulation, the last accumulation. This is not yet the last accumulation, guys. Okay, probably this might be, yan, para magkatakutan. Pwede mangyari to. Okay? But, nevertheless, okay, I'm giving you the summary already of what I'm trying to see dito sa market na. Okay. So, if there's bullish tendencies, sa daily natin, yung the state of delivery has already shifted. Okay? Nag-shift na siya to bullishness. Meaning, yung groundwork natin for upside is nakalatag na. It is already laid down. Okay? However, if mga lower time frames natin, meron tayong tinatawag na confirmation hasn't arrived yet and there is still uncertainties, etc. But on the larger time frame, sabi na 1 day, 1 week, we are about to be bullish. Like, we already reloaded. Kumbaga, kanila, there's a mini reset already. So, they're treating this as a flash crash. Okay? So, for me, the Elliott Wave perspective, it needs to be ABC. Okay? And it needs to be lower than this bago natin masabi talagang it is going to pump this time around. So, this is when parang back in 2004, yung parang na-excited agad ako na to really bag or magbodega dun sa mga unang capitulating dumps, no? So, but pag tinitignan ko yung mga ibang assets, parang puputok pa lang, alam mo yun, parang wala na silang ibabagsak. Pero iniisip ko din, parang ako nga naman, pati sino din na ba magbebenta? Kumbaga, yun yung nga naiisip ko, kaya medyo na-uncertain ako. So, ito yung masasabi ko. Kung ka-cancel out ko yung thoughts ko, ipupush natin yung totoong standard or bystandard or yung tinatawag na ito yung totoong quality. Kumbaga sa manufacturing, hindi to tatanggapin ng customer pag hindi pasok sa quality. So ito yung quality bystandard or technical analysis natin for this one. Okay, so wala na sinabi ko, for swing traders and long-term investors, itong zones na to, okay, nandito tayo ngayon, diba? Zones natin. It offers an attractive accumulation point because for swing traders. So, ito yung mali ko eh. Nagkakaroon ako ng mind shift na, long-term investor, tas boom, swing trade. Ano ba talagang gusto kong gawin? Nahihirapan ako kasi minsan, nagsishift ako ng aking thoughts or trading persona. Kasi, why? Because hindi naman ako mag-isang nagtitrade lang. Isinasama ko kayo kung ano yung magbe-best fit para sa inyo. Minsan naiisip kong ganun. Kumbaga, nagiging compassionate ako in terms of like my personas for trading. But if I will just like focus on the mission, okay, is to make money, okay, these advices or kumbaga, itong lahat na nangyayari sa atin ngayon, okay? We might be just like feeling, or this is just an early fair value gap fill up, okay? Which, okay, ang hirap sabi dito. This is gonna be just for quick profits, okay? Yung mga late dumping na, o kaya yung mga assets na nakaangat pa rin, baka dito pa lang sila magre-react sa susunod na rejection. Sabi natin mag-reject dito, saka tayo bumagsak. What I don't like is mabibiyak nga tong 110k. Pag nabiyak na to, dire-diretso na to. But that's gonna be your confirmation buy, no? Ang ayaw kasi ng mga tao is makakita ng broken trend line. Siguro kahit yung institutional, pinoprotektahan tong trend na to. Kasi nakakatakot nga naman. Okay? Or, what happens is, we're gonna do a lot of sideways for this one. So, tulad yan sinabi ko dun sa last live natin, XRP doesn't lie, no? So, we can talk about XRP if you want. So, XRP. Yan. Wait lang. Yan. Okay. So, so nakikita nyo, diba? A, B, C. So, parang tapos na siya na mag-ponso, or sabihin natin A. Alam kung ito yan, A, B. Palang yun. Tapos B. Para masabi kong ABC. Pero ito yung problema kasi meron tayo tinatawag na flat bottom. Okay? Meron tayong fair value gap dito. So, mas magandang fair value gap to visit. Pero meron tayong resistance. So, anong tawag natin sa resistance natin? Okay? Okay? 1, 2, 3. So, sabihin natin yung resistance natin dito. Okay? Magiging support siya. This acted as a strong support already. Okay? Pero, ilang beses ba natin kailangan test out tong support na to para masabi natin strong pa rin siya? Yun yung delikado eh. Or is this a fake liquidity na ang totoong support and resistance nandito, which is sakto dun sa fair value gap, diba? Parang ganyan. Okay, so we're looking at one pag ganyan, okay, which is pasok din siya sa moving average. Pero sa MACD natin, yung problema pag marami kang indicator, marami kang itinitake into account, ubos na oras mo para lang i-assess ang isang move. Kapag iwanan ka na, nakagalaw na lahat, hindi ka pa nakagawa ng decision. So, practice improves it. Okay? Nagiging muscle memory na siya. So, ngayon, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo. Okay, declining. Meron tayong lower highs. Okay, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay. Now, the next pump, will it reject? That's the question. Okay? Is this a bull flag? Okay, can you consider this as a bull flag? Diba? Ako, I really think it needs to go down. Isa pa. Okay, sa 24 or 2.4. Or sabihin natin, tama. Nandun yung fair value gap eh. Tapos nandito yung crosses. So, I will try to put it right here. But this is worst already. Okay? More likely not to happen. Ang totoong mangyayari is this. Ninipisan ko yung level at pinaka-support natin. Okay, that's how I will assess this. Okay, kasi maraming tatanong, sir, also I want to get into XRP. Where is the fake breakdown so that I can enter para bago pumutok tong price na to? Okay, kasi ang ganda po ng prediction nyo, you've been predicting this and you want the price to go to $9 to $10. The question is also mukhang itong ginagawa nyo ito na to, baka nga. Okay, baka nga tapos hanggang 36 lang talaga tayo, or sabihin natin hanggang $13 lang tayo, which is the Masonic number. But the question is, how much money do we really have to have in order for us to really push that price to be in there? No? So, let's go back with BTC. Okay. Kasi lahat naman to magkakadugtong naman to eh. Okay, we cannot just like invalidate BTC para lang sa kabaliwan natin sa XRP or sa kung anumang asset yung kinakabaliwan nyo. Okay? So, ito yung sasabihin ko. Pag nag-zoom in tayo sa intraday action natin. So, sabihin natin mag 4 hours. Okay. May mga nakita akong key scenarios. The bearish daily close should, by system logic, okay, it triggered a bearish bias for today. Yun yung masasabi ko. Kasi nakikita nyo to. Pabagsak to. Okay, it needs to go down. Kaya ako naglagay na itong linya na to. As question mark. Pero we are at the mercy of news. Okay, yan yung masasabi ko sa inyo. Okay. So, yung early chart natin, okay, shows bullish pressure. Okay, opening 2 possible zones. So, tayo sa early. Yan. Okay, so early tayo. Ito yung early time frame natin. Ito ang scenario 1 ko, guys. Okay. Let's be holistic ha. Maging mabait tayo. Okay, kasi pare-pares tayo nagtatry to assess this market and I'm not here to be correct. I'm here to share you guys my thoughts on how I will approach this market. Okay? Hindi ako nandito, again, para maging tama. Gusto kong pumera. Okay? Pag mali ako dito, hindi nyo pera ang mali. Okay? Hindi pera nyo mawawala. Pera ko din. Kasi I trade my words. I trade my assessment. I trade my thesis. I trade my hypothesis. Okay? So, kanya-kanyang tapang na lang yan. Okay? The question is, will you take my opinion or my statements here, diba, to add to your own move? Okay? So, I hope I'm just a fraction of your final decision na I said this kaya kinounter mo siya, or I said that kaya kinounter mo siya, or I said this kaya sinunod mo yung ano mo, post mo, or I did this, etc. So, kaya itong ginawa mo. Okay, hindi dahil, sinabi ni Sir Oso, yun ang gagawin ko. Ay, subscribe ako sa kanya, $15 lang ngayon. Para mandali na lang yung buhay ko. No. Okay? That's not how you do it. Okay? So, wala na sinabi ko, on a scenario A, I will give you guys or stick to a bearish case. Okay? Yung price natin has filled a bearish premium array or PDA na tinatawag. Hindi ito yung PDA na kung ano-ano yung pinag-uusapan nyo dyan. Okay? So, after this PDA, after the sweeping Asian session highs. Okay? So, this action took, okay, during London hours. Okay? So, kung aware kayo sa mga ganong, di ba, may mga ganyan fundamentals. Pina-practice ko na rin yan. Tignan nyo mga oras, tignan nyo mga ganito, etc. Okay, so we're creating a trumpet, no? Pero we need to create a high para ma-invalidate yung sinasabi kong bearish case. But here's the thing. The Asia sets the accumulation range. That's the problem, okay? Pero London creates a false move to trigger the liquidity sweeps. So, hindi natutuwa si Asia. So, anong ginagawa? Anong nangyayari? What we do? What do we do if that's the thing? Sumusunod muna si Asia para, pagandahin yung numbers or i-balance na ulit yung numbers. Kasi lumulobo yung mga shorts. Lumulobo yung mga longs. Sige, sundin muna natin yung nag-short, tsaka natin sila ulihin. Okay? Big shoutout sa mga taga-Russia. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay, let me explain that. So this fits the accumulation manipulation distribution or the AMD na sinasabi ko palagi dito. So di ba dati may sinasabi ako sa inyo, this is the accumulation in a distribution. What happened to us here is the false accumulation in a distribution because of manipulation. Okay, so kaya tayo nakapag-predict na that's just manipulation. Hinahanap ko yung nagana sa akin dito ng away sa atin dito Okay. Oy, kung magganyan, nandito asa ako. Bawal yan. So, ito nga, tulad sa sinabi ko. Dito tayo sa scenario D natin. Letter B. Letter B natin. Okay, yung bullish case. Okay. Since gusto nyo ng bullish case, bibigay ko sa inyo. Hindi kayo yung price natin pwede mag-break above the bearish order block flip. Okay. Okay. So, it means, if i-flip niya yung resistance into a support. Okay. So, meron pa tayo kasing fair value gap dito. Early time frame to Yan. Gusto niya yata i-sweep to. Pero once it holds dito, ito resistance kasi ito, di ba? Nabiyak yung resistance eh. It needs to be broken. Pag na-broke yan, okay, boom, pumasok tayo dyan. Tapos nag-act as a support. Okay? That is going to be our new call for long. Okay? So, pag yan nag-hold tong previous resistance na to, tsaka lang tayo kaagat dito sa confirmation or call it as a confirmation. Okay? So, I wanna explain that further. So, identifying which scenarios plays out requires a close observation. Okay? Hindi pa pwedeng, ito seryoso, lolongin ko to. Paano nga kung sobrang lakas ng resistance na bigla yung bumagsak? Okay, so we need to long on the confirmation. It needs to go off. Hayaan mo na siya mag-go off. Tsaka to babagsak. Bumagsak, nag-hold sa 16,500, 1600 or 12,000. Then tsaka natin pwedeng sabihin na, this is the thing. This is the thing that we've been waiting for. Okay, it needs to be a higher low. Okay, from this low, we have a higher low. And October is gonna be super bullish. No? Parang ganun yung sinasabi. Okay? So, now, while the overflow leans bearish due to the daily close, yung intraday signals natin, nakikreate siya ng flexibility for traders who adapt quickly. Okay? So, yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyong adoption. Okay? Dapat mabilis kayong mag-adapt. Hindi adoption. Okay? Adoption. Kailangan mabilis kayong biglang mag-pivot. Okay? Magaling kayong mag-pivot sa mga scenarios. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, huwag kayo aalis. Kasi ayoko yung kayo na naman yung nagtatanong na ano nangyari. Sir Oso, bullish na ba? Sir Oso, ganito na ba? Etc. Kayo, hinihimayan ko kayo. Kung na walang gustong manood ng cryptocurrency, dito nagpepera talaga ang totoong mayaman sa cryptocurrency. Yung taong may grit. Yung taong may persistence. Okay, yung taong ang gustong gawin is talagang pumera. Okay, by acting as if he really owns such money that he's been trying to desire. Okay, hindi mo po pwedeng sabihin, okay, na gusto mo ng ganyang kalaking pera, pero hindi mo kayang mag-behave as if may ganong kakalaking pera. It will be a child's play. Nisira ulo mo yung sarili mo, bibigyan mo yung sarili mo ng malaking pera, hindi ka naman marunong humawak ng ganong kalaking pera. Okay? So, I'm telling you a wisdom here. Okay? And this is going to be the one that harnesses everything. Okay? So, if you can harness this one or this power, the power attracts. Okay? So, let's sabihin sa inyo. We have to have a risk management rule. Okay? Take priority today. Okay? Na mag-aral ng risk management na mag-fit work sa inyo. Okay? Ako, yun yung nag-fit sa akin. Do the confirmation. Pag umangat to, wala akong pake. Tulad yung sinabi ko sa inyo, pwede tayong umangat, pabalik ng 15K. But the real deal is to really hold the place of $110,000. Remember nung sinabi ko sa inyo dati sa inyo, okay, hindi na tayo babalik sa 100K pababa. Okay, bumalik man, this is manipulation. Bumalik nga hanggang 98,200. Okay, pero ang bilis lang, di ba? Hindi na yung magtatagal dyan, sinabi ko. Itong unang drop natin, hindi na tayo bumalik talaga sa 100K pababa. Why? Because basic understanding of money, liquidity, money, and transition or adoption. Okay, so people are already adopting this. So institutions are the best indicator for support. Okay, kung ang mga institutions natin ayaw nang bumagsak ang price natin sa 100K pababa, okay, it will never happen. Pero if ang institution natin is calling for, okay, 190K or sabihin natin $300,000 per Bitcoin, okay, that's the time that we do not listen to them. Okay? Something that they do not talk is the one that really happens. But something that they always talk about is the thing that does not really happen. Larry Fink, 2018. He was talking about, you know what, like Bitcoin. I really don't know Bitcoin, etc. Back in 2022, I think we need to watch out for Bitcoin. It might be something. Then, 2024, I really think Bitcoin is going to be something in the future. Then, boom, ETF approval. Diba? Okay, gets nyo? Okay. So, Larry Fink said, Bitcoin might go to 1 million. Bitcoin ganito ganyan. Or sabihin natin, isa pang mayaman na institutional key driver din na trader doing this na ganito daw yung magiging sabihin natin si Amex, sabi niya gusto ko tingin ko Bitfinex rather, tingin ko mag-aano yung Bitcoin magto 200k. Diba? Hindi naman. So it will take time, diba? So hindi nila i-reveal yun. Okay? So yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, you need to really craft your own risk management. It might be technical analysis, combination of FA. It's up to you guys. What really works for you. But you will never know what's your risk management if you do not open yourself for losses. Okay? If you do not open yourself for defeat. Okay? Pag ayaw nyo, okay? Pag ayaw nyo matalo, okay? At ayaw nyo sumalo ng suntok, hindi kayo lalakas. Hindi nyo malalaman kung hanggang saan ang limitasyon nyo at kaya kailangan nyo improve. Okay? So, dito na papasok yung mga talks natin dito. Tingnan nyo to. Right now, we are in fear. This is very good. Okay? This is what I really want. Okay? Tandaan nyo to pag sinabi ko, below 30, okay, and Bitcoin, yun natin bumalik tong altcoin natin dito sa gitna. Tapos itong oversold natin, pumalaw dito. Okay, at least doon. It's a really good buying opportunity. Lalo na pag takot na kayo. Ngayon, medyo takot pa lang kayo eh. Ako, nasa uncertain pa lang ako. Kasi mamaya, may perang nakatago. May buhos ng pera. Yun yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Nakatago yung pera sa stable coins. Hypo tokens. Okay, the other way around of real world asset. Backwards. Imbis na si crypto, diba? Dumadagdag yung market cap niya. Hindi. Si RWA is tinotokenize para maitago sa crypto. Tapos hindi nakikita sa crypto kasi technically, nasa pa siya? Nandun pa siya sa traditional market. Nagigets nyo? Okay? So, all of these are chismis. Okay? This is not like official. May magsasabi, susumbong kita kay ganito. Tingin ko, hindi naman totoo yung sinasabi mo. Hindi talaga totoo yung sinasabi ko. Ang sinasabi ko, we are putting a lot of speculation here. Okay? Pag totoo na yung sinasabi ko, hindi na kayo pepera. Tatandaan nyo yan. Dito sa cryptocurrency, okay? Fugazi, fairy dust pa rin lahat ng bagay dito. Ayaw nilang i-prove na totoo ang Bitcoin. Bakit? Kasi pag totoo na siya, it's too late for you, bro. Ganun lang kadali yun. Big shoutouts kay Caleb Seth. Okay? If things are already true, okay, there's nothing to debate about. It's not something to talk about. Okay. It's nyo? So, that's why the government is subliminally saying, okay, we might be reconsidering. Okay, baka pwede. Okay, sige, gawin natin ngayon, pero ganito. Okay, si Ethereum, sige, payagan natin, pero hold off natin for more, diba? Oh, Solana, tingin ko pwede nga pero parang masyadong risky yung Solana kasi ganito, unstable siya, bababa. That's when you need to buy more. Okay? So, let's talk about this. Tandaan nyo, ang dami kong pinakawalang gem. Ito, nakita ko yung AVNT. Nakita ko to. Pero sabi ko, parang quick pump and dump project na legit. Yung pakiramdam ko sa kanya. Alam mo yan? Yung Hemi, nakita ko din siya early on. Pero ngayon, pwede pa siguro to for times 6, times 5. Bilhin nyo ngayon. Sige, nasa sa inyo. Pero high risk yan Kasi late na Same thing for pump, 'di ba? Bago pa siya nag-double bottom, sinasabi ko na sa inyo. Why? It's because it's gonna go back to live streaming, 'di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, bago pa yung mga sinisimp yung mga sino-sino sa Filipino community na ngayon gumagawa ng mga pump tokens nila. Things will gonna be so serious about that. Okay? Some will not already bite stupidity sa pump. They will support. This is going to be the future of VCs. Okay, yung kung maganda ba talaga yung invention mo, sige, supportahan natin yan. Upload mo sa pump, mag-funding tayo sa pump, gawin natin. Okay? Same thing with the MMT. Binigay ko yung MMT sa inyo. Sabi ko sa inyo, hindi ito mawawala. Kung ang Bybit derivatives is going to be strong, MMT is going to be strong. Okay? Hold MMT, you will receive airdrops. That's how easy it is. Okay? Easy enough to the point where if lagi ka nag-trade sa Bybit, futures, diba? Kada kita mo, transfer mo sa MNT. Kada kita mo, bili ka ng Binance doon, BNB, diba? Yun yung advice ko sa inyo dati, back in 2023-24, diba? MNT, Mantel, diba? O ngayon, nasa Aster tayo. I gave Aster below $1 and I created a document that will tell you how important this is, okay? Hindi ko sinasabing bumili kayo ng Aster because of this document. I will explain to you guys how I assess gems in order for you, kayo naman na makakahanap ng mga susunod na gems. Lalo na pag mga listing pa lang, kailangan makagatin yan si Rosa. Kasi parang delikado yan masyado eh. Yung ang dami mong ganun, diba? Imbis na, gawan mo ng research. Ganito yung research. Ganito. Okay, sa huli, ginawan ko din to ng gossip. Okay, yung intake talaga na sobrang mapapakunot ka na, no? Totoo kaya yan? Ganun. What's next robotics? Next robotics AI? Ewan ko, secret. Hindi ko alam. Wala ka dyan. Lagi ka nang gaganyan ha. Nang gaganyan ka palagi. Nang gagaslight ka palagi ha. Alam mo, magagaslight mo. Hindi mo naman gagaslight. Wala ka dyan. Ito, guys. Sa Glassnode, tingnan natin to, sabi niya sa post. Ikat to, pinakita din to ni Coin Bureau. So, ang tinitingnan natin is nasa blue line na tayo. The question is, are we dumping? Parang ganun yung pakiramdam ko. Parang ganito Nagtatagal tayo ng ilan to? August, September, October. Parang, ayan nakikita nyo? Dito tayo. Same thing with this one. Boom. Okay? Kasi hindi natin natuloy yung dump eh. Yun yung nakakatakot dyan. So, ibig sabihin, may last drop pa tayo. Okay, back to 104. Pero I guarantee you guys, because of this blue line, hindi na nga tayo babagsak ng 100k. Okay? Maniwala kayo sa akin, Switzerland, yung mga Zionist na shit na yan, nasa nasa Bitcoin na sila, pero nasa 100k ang OTC ng mga yan. Okay, nandun naglalaro ang OTC deals ng mga yan. Okay. So, ito na sabihin ko sa inyo. Next tayo. Yung S&P natin, taas ng traditional assets ko. So, sabi ko naman sa inyo, 'di ba? 5 to 10% lang ang traditional TradFi ko. Mga naka-focus pa yun sa crypto. It's either mining company or Cisco, katulad nun. Kaya cybersecurity and ETF. Okay? Doon lang ako nakapasok. Okay, binenta ko na yung China assets ko kasi it was a fake I really think that it's gonna be fake lang siya. Ito totoo. So now um, here's what I want you to hear me out. Um, with this asset, the S&P 500, okay, I want this to be dried out so that we can put it to Bitcoin. More and more people are getting more confident because the government is already talking about Bitcoin. Okay, sa inyo masasabi ko sa inyo. Okay, but for now, okay, it's not yet like full confidence, but there is a growing interest. Okay, so dito, pag pinuntahan niyo si Financial Juice, hindi siya masyadong sikat. Okay, tapos type niyo Feds Powell. Okay, makikita niyo yung mga pinagsasabi ni Fed Powell or ni Powell. Jerome Powell. So, dito, yung takes ni Jerome Powell is increasingly again. No? Why? Is because nagpump nga yung market nung sinabi niya i-did cut rate niya tayo, diba? Tapos may dalawa pang cut rate. So, lahat nakabantay ulit. Okay, so lahat habang busy yung tao, Fed Powell, may ibang nangyayaring totoo. Okay, nagbubrew na yung totoong narrative na. Pero, okay, here's my proof. Okay, crypto adoption is about to surge. A new Bank of America survey shows that 75% of the investors have zero exposure to Bitcoin. Boom, boom, boom. Now, U.S. Lawmakers are requesting the SEC implements President Trump's executive order allowing 401ks to buy cryptocurrency, and that's on September 30. So what's next? Let us explain. Sabi dito. Below is the letter that was sent by lawmakers to the SEC this week. Boom, boom, boom. It asks the SEC, okay, to begin opening up for 401k plans to crypto swiftly. Okay, so this opens 10 trillion worth of capital, okay, which is 2.5 times the current market cap of crypto crypto. So ano ibig sabihin nun? Hindi ko naman sasabihin na buong 10 trillion na yan bumuhos yan sa crypto, no? Pero masasabi ko, aabot tayo 6 trillion. That's very clear. Okay? By just looking at the crypto market cap. Okay? It is very clear that we may actually reach that levels now. But, okay, take a look at the total market cap of crypto. Okay? So at the record, meron tayong 4.1 trillion. That is still 6 trillion less. Okay? Than the total of assets of 401k plans. Wow. Even if 2% of the 401k assets went into crypto, this would spur a major bull market. That is true. Okay? Kahit 2% lang nun, it will spark already. It's really good start to spark the whole crypto market bull run. Or the super bull market na matagal na nating iniintay since 2022 crash ng December. So, ito na yung sasabihin ko. Here's what's even more shocking. Okay? The average professional fund manager allocation towards the crypto is 0.3 of AUM. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Asset under management. Okay? Bukod pa yung kay BlackRock, no? So, sabi na, this is referring to the professional investors who are generally more educated on crypto than others. Okay? So, mainstream crypto adoption is even lower right now. Isipin mo to, boom, bumuhos to sa, this is just AUM, no? Top spot Bitcoin ETF holders by category. Isipin mo, boom. Okay? So, Ether leverage net totals record short. Ano ibig sabihin? Okay, so ibig sabihin, above everything, all the things that we have said, okay, I'm still remaining bullish in the long term. And we're talking about weekly to monthly to Valhalla, sabi natin. But here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Okay, take a look at the recent conducted Gallup poll just to prove my sentiment here. Okay, meron tayong 19 likes lang. So please mag-like kayo, share, subscribe, diba? Apat lang, 5 lang to nag-share. Ako pa to nag-share. Okay, so currently just 14% of the adults in the US own Bitcoin and any other cryptocurrency. The reality is less than 5% of the Americans, okay, even have a material exposure to cryptocurrency at all. Okay, so the EO will change that. Dito na magbabago lahat because of the 401k and everything, the accessibility of the US adults, they will have this more confidence without the gray area, no, yung nakakatakot. They want insurance, no. That's the problem with United States. They want every single move they do has insurance. They're willing to pay $100, $200, $300 for insurance just to make sure that that their move will be insured. Okay? They love security. They cling to security, and that is why America will never be great again because of it. Is because we're just giving out our money, and we love security, we love comfort, we love temporary happiness, no, or temporary cradle na tinatawag. But when things goes down south, sabihin natin katulad 2008, 2000 dot-com bubble, 1990 crash, diba? Nixon, gold, diba? Gold crash. Diba? Nag-gets nyo? Bigla tayong parang because we want something to blame. Yun masasabi ko sa inyo. But fairly to say, just to let you know. Okay? Just to let you know. Okay? Here's my my final conclusion to this. Okay? Yung current environment natin is a shit show, yun ang masasabi ko sa inyo. Hindi tayo really confirmed where we going. Ito talaga yung gustong gawin. This is my first time to say I'm feeling like not confident, but it seems like we're trying to really go down. But if things goes positive in the news, it might go up. So my long-term conviction is still 160, 180. It doesn't change. For 3 years already, 160, 180 is my long-term target. If it goes there, we're done. Okay? So, daily closes, kumbaga yung daily closes natin, point bearish. Yun yung sinasabi. Pag zoom in nyo sa 1 day, 4 hours, diba? Tingin lang kayo sa within the day, it's bearish talaga. Okay? Wala akong sinasabi sa inyong bullish or anything. Okay? I'm still rooting for 104k before we really even see a higher level. Or sabihin natin, higher than 106, which is the previous low. Mag 108 lang tayo, bigla tayong aangat. Baka dun umulan yung positive news. Sabihin natin, before September 30, no? Diba? Kasi ito na nga yung sinabi ko, September 23, negative nga talaga siya. Okay? Dito na nagkakaroon ng determination. Okay? So, nevertheless, hindi tayo kinuha ni Yahusha. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi man talaga natin alam. That's true. Okay, 'di ba may nagtanong sa akin dito, paano kayo nakakasigurado na ito yung panahon na kukunin tayo? What I'm saying is I'm not sure. What I'm saying is many prophecies are saying that we are heading towards that. Okay, drying up Euphrates, Red Heifer, Feast of Trumpets. Diba? Calamities, geopolitical unrest, okay, geopolitical wars, cold wars, diba? Imminent World War 3, diba? Okay, guys, yun. Okay? Communists and capitalists trying to fight each other even more this year. Tapos the vaccinations, the improvement of vaccination to lure us in. Diba? Assassinations. Diba? Kita nyo? So, that's what I'm saying. We're just like in the prophecies. We're playing the prophecies, or maybe the elites are manipulating the prophecies in order for us to really cling to to the second coming. Paano kung ang second coming is the uprising of the true name of Yahusha inside us? Because sinabi, 'di ba, the kingdom of Yahusha is inside you. The kingdom of Yahuwah, the heaven, is inside you. And that's why it's very important for us to really be empty and be filled with godliness. 'Di ba? With Yahusha's word. Paano ko yun talaga yung point nun? Na magkakaroon ng uprising. 'Di ba? Dadami tayo. 'Di ba? Kapag tinawag tayo, lalaban tayo. Gets nyo? So, tulad ng sinabi ko, going back to this one, okay, investors should recognize the unprecedented structural tailwinds. Okay, for now, okay, trillions is on top retirement, and meron tayong tinatawag na institutional flows pa din. Okay, so we're still at the mercy of the institutional, for they control the fundamentals of this game. They are the producers of the chessboard. Okay, we were tilted off, nasipa tayo mula doon sa chessboard. Nakita na natin na nasa chessboard tayo at sino nagko-control, sinong gumagawa ng chessboard. We should be able to act already. Okay, hindi na tayo gumigising lang para lang pumasok, mag-trade, pumasok at mamatay, no? Andito tayo para makalabas talaga ng tuluyan sa chessboard. Okay, to really know who's the enemy. Okay, to really know the real name. Diba? So every dip, ito masasabi ko sa inyo, may be a gift. I'm not saying that this dip was the gift, but definitely for swing traders, okay? Hindi nagbabago yung mga sinasabi ko this whole hour. Ito lang yung sinasabi ko. Pero tulad sinabi ko kanina, not every entry is safe. Okay? The key is combining patience and precision. Okay? Dapat may grit ka. Okay? Dapat ka maging persistent. Dapat nandito ka. Okay? Nevertheless, what the market is trying to do, I already tried to share you guys that this market, okay, is about to crash from 123k, 124. Nevertheless, it's just manipulation. Get out of the market. Tapos 30 minutes before the dump, I gave you guys the warning to take profit. So after this live, I'm gonna post sa Meraki yung gossip na tingin ko. Okay, then also isi-share ko tong nilalaman ng Aster will replace hype. Quote and unquote yan ha, hindi ako nagsabi niyan. Boom. Okay, baka sabihin. Eme-eme na naman. Okay, kaya sabi ko lang, okay, ginawan ko siya ng report. Hindi ibig sabihin na ito na ginawan ko ng report ay bibili kami. Ayun, nabenta ko na sa kanila yung Aster nila. Okay, because I want them to be able to take profit and buy the real thing. The question is, will Aster be a real thing? Kaya ba yun? Bang topic yun. So yun lang guys, wala na akong masyadong sasabihin sa inyo, pero please guys, dismiss lang ang lahat ng yun. Kailangan nyo pa rin aralin, planuhin at kilusan. Nang sa gayon, lahat ng to ay ating makamtan. At syempre, hey, awesome! Goodbye guys. So much and have a great day. It's tomorrow or sa susunod na araw. Sakaling makakapag-live ako tomorrow. Okay? Stay safe sa trades niya. Big shoutouts kay Exy yan sa mga admin natin. Big shoutouts sa inyo. And big shoutouts kay Caleb. And big shoutouts sa asawa ka. Kay Maria. 317. Jejemon, joke lang yan guys. Have a great night. Transform na ako guys. Okay, kailangan na natin to offline.